haven't read Beastar or watched the anime or like contemplating whether or not you should, all I can say is, what are you waiting for? Like, it is amazing. In my opinion, it's definitely in the top 10 of the currently publishing manga right now. Well, since it just published the last volume in Japan last year. So I guess it's not currently publishing, but there are 22 volumes in total right now. This has 13 out that are translated. Also, like an extra side story is called Beast Complex, and volumes 14 and 15 should be out in a few months time. I'm currently all caught up with this, and I am like completely in love with this story. Season 2 of the anime was released a couple months ago, and then Netflix just released it from Netflix jail recently. So if you can check out the anime first, but even if you do watch the anime, I definitely recommend reading the manga because you just get it whole, raw, just everything a little bit more. It's definitely one story that I think that reading both really helps with getting a complete picture of everything that's going on. So just a quick synopsis. So in Beastar, this world is basically filled with anthropomorphized people, and the world is kind of divided into two sects, and you're either a predator or a prey. Much like in the animal kingdom, so it's animal kingdom rules, but in a more structured human-esque society. So our main characters are a bunch of high schoolers. We have Legoshi, he's a gray wolf, Louis, a red deer, and Haru, a dwarf rabbit. So for the most part, at least for the first couple volumes, these are your main characters, and then as the story goes on, it kind of disperses out, and you meet more people and really get to know the world and like get a deeper understanding of everything that's happening. So it all kind of starts off in this really elite boarding school where it is co-ed, meaning that it's a school where there are both predators and prey attending. So it's as you can imagine, fraught with tension, teenage angst, you know, all that juicy stuff, plus the added pressures of all the animalistic instincts that come with being whatever animal you were born as, you know. So as we begin, we have Legoshi, who to most is kind of like one of those plain characters that you can really kind of relate with in ways, but he's really just like a wolf who's trying to find himself, he's trying to like come to terms with what he was born as, his carnivoristic, I hope that's a word, instincts, and trying to find just like what kind of adult he wants to be. And the same goes for our herbivore characters as well. In the background also, like the story kind of opens with a murder having happened in the school where this herbivore, Tam the alpaca, was murdered. So right off the bat, it's like shit goes down and you have this murder mystery just kind of moving the plot along, but also all these main characters just trying to handle the aftermath of it, the raw tension that's going through the school, and also as the story goes along, we begin to branch out outside of that just like how they begin to develop as people. The one thing that we definitely have to do before we continue with anything else is to give our shout outs, give props to Haru Itagaki, the amazing mangaka who wrote the story, because she found a way to make this story completely approachable from every angle, and I just think it's amazing. Because if you're just like an anime lover who just like just a quirky story about high school animals, you know what, you got that. Or if you're just a furry who's just like into it, you got that too. But also, if you want to come at it from this like intellectual level and really get deeper into all of the topics that are all of the really big topics that are tackled in this, it's got everything. Okay, so Haru finds a way to talk about racism, classism, socialism, like systematic structures that really hold only certain parts of society back. We're handling privilege, we're talking about desire and understanding your own desire, and like all while you're a teenager and trying to like grow and like figure out what society wants you to be, understanding why society wants you to be that, and then deciding and figuring out how you want to be for yourself. And wow, it's just completely worth it. Okay, from no matter what angle you look at this story, hands down it is an amazing one, and you should definitely check it out. Honestly, that's all I have to say. Like, if you haven't seen Beastar, if you haven't read Beastar, or like check out the anime, give it a shot and see what you think of it. I honestly love it. Well, my favorite character is Louis. Oh, Louis. Louis the Red Deer. So far, around volume 10, things really start to expand outside of the school, and you really get to see a little bit more of the world that Haru's created, and just the parallels, man. The parallels to human society. It's like you might go in for a good time and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get a good time, you're gonna get a good story, you're gonna get wonderful characters, but you're also gonna walk away really thinking about the things that she just like sneaks in there that it's really hard to ignore. Like, you cannot dismiss. Haru Itagaki is a genius, okay? And I'm loving it. I'm eating it all up. So definitely recommend Beastar. If you haven't checked it out, please do. If you have any thoughts, leave it down in the comments and we'll talk, we'll discuss. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.